It's emotionally draining to see something like that. I don't know, it's just like it wounds you on the inside. Yeah. Piss off letter from the city. I gotta admit, it's pretty trashy. Such a sad thing. Could be a grand home. It was at one time, that's for sure. Ah, look at the right there. You see that shape where the paint is gone? This house, I'm going to say, had lead gutters, and the metal people have been here and taken them all. This looks like that era of construction. Wow, I'm riding home, called my wife and told her about that trailer. I tell you what, you see a site like that now on that road, and connected to that road in neighborhoods, that loop off of that road. I would say probably the cheapest house you'd find up in there might be $80,000 or $90,000. Remember, real estate values in the Dayton, Ohio area are not that high. But in that area, there's a lot of 200, 300, I'm sure more than a few $400,000 homes. And you see something like that and all that trash and debris around it, and it's just like, oh my God. I live north of Dayton, 10 miles, something like that, maybe 12, and I look at that and I think, I need to move farther away from Dayton. Wow, just terrible. It's emotionally draining to see something like that. I don't know, it's just like it wounds you on the inside somewhat. It's been so long since I've been at a super dilapidated property like that. I just had forgotten what it feels like. There's probably all kinds of really interesting treasures there. Man, you'd need a number of dumpsters and a crew of 10 probably for 2 or 3 days just to pick up all the trash around that place and just to get it down to what might be there. It just makes you wonder, what was that place like 10 years ago or 20 years ago. I don't know how long it's been sitting abandoned. It's just how is it in life that all of our stories that we have, the things around us, you can walk in somebody's house and look around, walk in the workshop and look around and learn something about that person, and it just all fades away. It all fades away. In the end, it's all gone. It all ends up in a dumpster. It all ends up rotting on the ground somewhere. Had the house been sold when it had a value, I didn't show a picture, but there's a stack of real estate signs. All the real estate agents that had tried to sell that place, and I wonder what was there when it was all in good condition. It's I don't know. I don't know how to say what I'm feeling. Just a weird experience. Maybe if I was in the scrapping business, it might feel different. I might see a place like that and get excited. I wonder if scrappers get excited when they see stuff like that. I mean legitimate scrappers, not the people who rob all the metals and stuff out of the property. But, I didn't know that kind of crap reached that far out of date. I guess I would kind of expect to see things like that in downtown or in, you know, in the inner city. I guess the inner city would be the right way to say that. But out there, you know, that's an area where, you know, they have a residency rule in the city of Dayton, and I would expect a lot of city of Dayton employees live out in that area. Just, you know, so they can be a resident but not live in an inner city neighborhood. Bizarre. All right, it's getting kind of late, so the light's getting low. But I want to show you what our 1963 camper looks like. Ours is an Ambassador. That one was an International. I think it's a little shorter than this one. And with Airstreams, the shorter they are, the more they're worth. So this one's in really good condition for its age. This one's worth restoring. Yeah, definitely it's a shorter camper than this one. I don't know, I might not discard the idea of getting it. But look, we have 3 main windows here. And then look at the width of this panel. Seems to me like that was maybe cut off about halfway, like right here, on that one at the abandoned house. So I don't know. The frame, this is like this one here. You can see there's a few imperfections in the aluminum. Few little dingies, and these are just kind of swipe marks where a bush or something rubbed on it. But this, for its age, has the straightest body of any of them that I have ever seen that we went and shopped and looked to buy. Most of them need a lot of aluminum work. So, you know, like an old car body, you know, they get beat up over time. So we bought this one to work on because it didn't need a lot of metal work. So wow, you know, this is one that's in restoration. Just kind of a part-time something we pick on. Notice there's no arch or peak in the top of the fender well like that other one had. This one was made here in Jackson Center. That other one, I believe, was a California one, and I really like those little arched wheel wells. I think they look great. Always thought I would rather have one made in California just for that one little styling cue. So there you go. There's the contrast.